Okay, hatboro-horsham. We're going to start mixing in the major pentatonic scale with the minor pentatonic scale. And what better way to do it than with Chuck Berry, who gave some of the greatest licks in the history of rock, starting rock licks off almost. So we got to go to the chalkboard here. We have to go to the basic scales that all this stuff relates to. That's not the most exciting stuff, but that's the stuff that is actually used to make the sounds that are exciting. So I'm going to start off with a major scale in A. We're going to play this song in A. Chuck plays it in B flat, but we're going to play it in A because it gives you a chance to do Chuck's other famous rhythm lick there when you get to that part. But we're going to take a while to get to that part because I want to start off with scales, and I want you to think of these scales when you're playing this. It's really important. It'll help you. It won't slow you down, but I want you to actually conceive of these things as part of the scale as you're playing it. Which scale? Well, everything starts, as I've told you, everything starts with that major scale. Everything that you relate to in music starts with a major scale, which is do. That's the do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do scale that you have known and loved since you were a kid. Maybe you didn't love it, but this is. I want you to think of these in terms of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The first degree of the scale, the second degree of the scale, the third degree of the scale, the fourth degree, the fifth degree, the sixth degree, the seventh degree, and the repeat. Same note, A, 2 down, 2 back, which we've talked about a number of times. You got Jimi Hendrix if you flat that fifth in between. So this is, and I want you to just get used to playing that scale back and forward. That's the major scale. Excuse me. And from that major scale, you want to derive the A major pentatonic scale. And you do that by taking out this fourth, which, as you know, is going to be right below string 5, the A at string 5, fret 5. The fourth is right below that, all along here. So you take the fourth out, and you take the seventh out, and you have the major pentatonic scale. And that is... Can't help playing it that way because that's the way that resonates with people. And how do I arrive at that? I arrive at that by taking this fourth out. See, I skip first, second, third, no fourth, and then the fifth. Then the sixth, and I'm just counting on you knowing the shapes here, the shape of this. You have that in all the handouts that I've sent, and you have it electronically so you can bring it up again. This would be what's called the second pentatonic shape. And this second pentatonic shape, starting with the note at the very bottom, top of the top, but bottom here, that's an A note, so this is the A major pentatonic. So you'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and repeat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and repeat, and that's you can hear there's 2 octaves of the major pentatonic in A. So where does that come in? And we're going to have more of this because I'm going to take this up into the first box of the A major pentatonic, which goes this way using this as the starting note. But we'll get to that in the next lesson. So here's how Chuck does his lick, starts his lick. One of the many variations that he has. I'm sure he's played it 750 times, perhaps 751. In his career. So he goes, now that should look clearly See, that's clearly in the major pentatonic. He goes string 6, fret 3, that's a C sharp, definitely major pentatonic, right? Flat that C sharp, and it's a C, and now you're in a major or the minor pentatonic. So that's a third, C sharp, E, the fifth, and then the sixth at F sharp, which is down here at string 2, fret 7. It starts on, and then he gets a couple triplets, 3 triplets. So what's he doing there? Well, he's into clearly the minor pentatonic at this point. You can see the minor pentatonic is this. And he's now in the minor pentatonic going from this E on string 1 to the C, which is the flatted third of the A major pentatonic scale. Here's A, B, C sharp, and down here he's clearly playing a C. Validate that yourself. This is a C sharp, and he goes string 6, or string 1, excuse me, fret 5, string 1, fret 8, in reverse, string 1, fret 8, string 1, fret 5, string 2, fret 8, string 2, fret 5. So it's and what I'm doing there, I sometimes put this down, but I'm deadening this. It is, I think it's easy. It's just to use your index finger, like we did it in class, if you recall. That's what Dave Kramer demonstrated to you. Deaden this string 3 with your index finger, put it up a little higher than string 2, fret 5, and just go, excuse me. And then come up and you can do some more deadening here. You should love that. So you put your ring finger on string 4, fret 7, which is an A, 2 down, 2 back, A. And then your middle finger, 1 fret in front of it, string 3, fret 6, which is the C sharp. So now you're clearly in but that C sharp tells you you're clearly in the major pentatonic scale, the A major pentatonic scale. And then I'm just going to lay my finger over here, or you can use your index finger, deaden strings 1 and 2, push up with your ring finger so it's into string 4 and prevents that. That means if you hit other strings that you don't want to hit, it won't mess up what you're playing. And you go, so it's, and when I'm hitting a string 4 and 3 here. So I'm going to play slowly what we've played. And now I'm up into that formation here. And I'm going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. And now I pick up that note, the C sharp, at string 3, fret 6. Go back to string 2 and play 5 and 7. And then back to string 2, fret 5. Now I'm going to do a little crossover here. I'm going to come up and get string 3, fret 6 with my ring finger, and then string 3, fret 4. So I'm just going to cover that so far. Where do I go from here? I'm going to go to string 4, fret 7. And come back and forth to that. See it string 4 frets, back to string 4 fret 7, to string 4 fret 4, and then string 5 fret 7. I'll let you figure out what those notes are. But you're clearly in the A. You see, since I'm playing string at fret 4, all those notes, I'm clearly now in the A major pentatonic scale, because the minor pentatonic scale, the farthest distance the notes go is at fret 5. There are no notes on fret 4 in the minor pentatonic. So you put all that together and you have this. That's all I'm going to give for this part. We're going to go. And all I'm doing there is I'm now pulling off those notes. That's a second degree thing that you can shoot for. I'm going and pulling that note off to string 3 fret 6 to 3 4, string 4 fret 7, string 3 fret 4, and pull that off the string 4 fret 4. Second degree, where you get it right, where you're going down and up strums, always down and up strums on all that. And next time, I'm just going to give you, if you play that same shape, don't play the F sharp. Go up here to an F sharp, string 6 fret 2. Don't play that note. Play from only the A and play this shape forward. Play that shape forward, and you have an A major pentatonic played with that minor shape, just skipping this first note, and you can play this very same thing from See, I played it up here that way, and I only had skips of 2 frets instead of this 3 fret skip. So we'll tackle that next time. But this time, think of what you're doing. Think of the major pentatonic scale, the minor pentatonic scale, because you play parts of this with both, and that's really rock and roll. That's usually the blues. You'll stick a lot to the blues scale for what we've done so far. But when you get into rock, you start mixing these scales, and you get more interesting sound, more notes added in, and the sound that you know and love. So we'll pick up Chuck's next time. We're going to play it up here. We're going to play the same thing up there, and then we'll get into the, that type of stuff that he gets to later. Have a good time with it.